Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. It is August 22nd already of 2023. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I see a lot of you in the chat this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Bright and early. I see some West Coasters in there as well. Thank you all for being here. So there's a lot to share this morning. I do have a show upcoming tonight that it'll come on around 5 o'clock. It's pre-recorded, but it will be ready for 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here on Arcana Shores on YouTube. It won't be on Rumble, so it's only going to be on YouTube. This series that I'm going to be doing, Archangel Michael and Metatron, are the first archangels that I'm going over, and also sharing my personal experience with those two, my favorite archangels for sure. So that'll be tonight at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And also, I do want to share screen as well. Also, this coming Thursday, over there on Rumble on Beyond Mystic, I'm also doing a show on Anthony Bourdain. So that show will be on Thursday. Whoops, it's not sharing so well. But that'll be on Thursday right there. 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Anthony Bourdain. So I'll be pulling cards on him. That's going to be very fun. And then also today, August 22nd, we've got the Queen of Ravens over there. So that's on Rumble, Beyond Mystic. You definitely want to follow that if you aren't already. Make sure, because you don't want to miss out. Lots of great content going on over there. There's never a dull moment. So it's very fun, very exciting. And yeah, we've got a lot going on. And I do want to mention, because a lot of you are sending me emails with questions. And lately, it's been a lot of health and wellness questions, which I really appreciate because I love that subject to pull cards on. So at the end of the show, we will be pulling cards on. Actually, a lot of you are requesting the Ascent Nutrition products. And the first one we're going to pull cards on is that pine needle extract and how it can it truly cleanse the DNA and help those that had the mandatory, So we're going to look into that towards the end of the show. We'll pull cards on that. But to start off the show, we're going to do a prayer to Metatron, since it's pretty appropriate since I'm doing a show later for you guys on Metatron and Archangel Michael. So let's do a morning little prayer here. So a prayer to Metatron. Metatron, Archangel of Ascension, thank you for coming to me with your energy that goes beyond time and space. As your magenta, indigo, and crystalline rays surround my being, my soul adjusts to the here and now, and I find purpose in the present and allow divine guidance to carry me forward. My chakras are aligned with love, and I prepare to create heaven on earth, and so it is. So awesome. I love that one. That is one of my favorites. I know I read it. I do it at least once a week for you guys, but I just love that one. It's one of my favorites for sure. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here. We got Libby in the house. A beautiful day starter, Kristen and everyone. Good vibes. Yep, you got your coffee going. Me too. Got my coffee for sure. Awesome. Yes, and thank you, Amy Lynch, to remind everyone, hitting that like button and also sharing. Make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're new here, welcome. And for those of you watching on Rumble as well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's a little hard to show the chat on Rumble. It's not really user-friendly. So I'm not ignoring you. I know you're there. So thank you so much. But over here on Rumble, it's more visible. And that is why I hold them up more. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. So let's take a look. Let's see. August 22nd. What is the message for today? What does Spirit want us to know? Let's see. I'm going to use the gold cards. I'm feeling kind of fancy today. August 22nd, 2023. What are the messages for us as a collective soul family? Here we go. Ooh, I like it. The Hierophant. Or Hierophant. So very wise, old, ancient knowledge. So it also refers to, this is how I read it. Not all readers will read the Hierophant this way, but I feel it's definitely connected to our higher self, our soul, Our soul has lived many lifetimes. So this is the inner knowledge, the inner wisdom that we have within us. So reminding us that all answers are within. So if you are struggling with anything, you're in an inner conflict with yourself about a situation, look within, take time to yourself, quiet time, go out in nature. So it's a good reminder that every answer to everything that we're maybe struggling with or trying to find our way, it's all within us. We know the answers. Let's see what else comes through. Four of Swords. So Four of Swords can be read several different ways, but going along with that Hierophant coming out first, I feel the Four of Swords, it is healing. So doing some more inner work, shadow work, healing, and it's meditative as well. So that's coming through very strongly for this read here. So the Four of Swords, remembering to take that time to slow down life a little bit, and take that time to really focus and be alone with yourself and really feel things out before going forward. So sometimes, I can really relate to that one because, we're going so fast. We've got a million things to do. And a lot of you had children and stuff. And I do not know how you guys do it with the family, with the work, with everything. And then you guys just pull it all together and you guys look beautiful and you're awesome. I don't know how you do it. But yeah, you've got to at least take a little bit of time to yourself, even if it means you have to wake up earlier or even go to bed a little later. I don't know. But make sure you take that time to really, not only just grounding yourself, but really taking time to observe your thoughts, really think through how you're feeling. Like it's like checking in with yourself. And then we also had the Five of Cups that came out. So this is about letting go. So letting go of things that truly don't matter. A lot of times, well, every day we all go through it. There's certain things that will make us frustrated, or things are just not aligning, especially during retrogrades. We'll find this to be true. Things just aren't going so smooth and we get a little frustrated, so we let that fight or flight mode come through. But we have to remember to let go of any negative emotions, and realize that it really doesn't matter. Any of the little small stuff really doesn't matter. What truly matters is love, and those that we love, and also the direction that we're headed and what we truly desire. What is it that you're visualizing for the future? The little things in between that frustrate us don't really matter. So that's a good reminder to let go of any negative, slowing down emotions that just kind of cloud you up. Then we've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So Ace of Swords, I'm holding this one, like what I'm feeling with this whole spread, it's resonating, to definitely stand in our truth. So the Ace of Swords, the things that you believe in, don't let anyone try to convince you of how you should feel or how you should do things or what direction you should go. Only you know what is best for you. You know yourself the best. So yes, opinions are great because they help us. They help us see different perspectives. And a lot of times our friends can also definitely help us see different ways that we're not seeing it. They look through, it's almost like they're looking through the window at a situation for you, and they can pinpoint things that you don't notice. So yes, it is good to take advice. It is good to listen. But ultimately, only you know the true answers within. So the truth that speaks to your soul and that aligns with you, that is the Ace of Swords to me, because it leads you to victory. Once you find yourself and you know what feels right to you, go with it. Then that brings you to the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles is very strong, stable. He's very earthy. Pentacles are earth signs. So definitely he's grounded. He's within his own self-power. Nobody's controlling him. And he's just chill. He's chilling, and he's also a very great manifester. So everything he desires, he believes in, he feels it. And when we do that, it comes to us. So we have to feel it. We can say things all that we want, that we desire, but ultimately we have to feel it. And once we do, that's when the magic comes in. So it's very cool. I love this spread. I think it was very uplifting, and it seems very directed towards our soul, our soul's purpose, our life purpose. So the life purpose is within us. Only only we can figure that out, because we have to observe our thoughts, our feelings, and our direction of life. So it's all within us. But those are some of the things I also do teach when I do the one-on-one personal readings. So it's not just pulling cards and saying, this is what it looks like. I like to teach. So I'm pretty much opening and expanding my tarot readings into, I don't even know what you call it. I guess it's more of like, it's not like a coach, but it's like we go deeper. So we find out the root cause of what may be troubling you. Like yesterday was a great day. I had several good readings, but one in particular really was powerful because I helped a woman, a sweet woman. She's probably here, but I don't want to say your name in case you're not cool about it. But we unlocked what was really troubling her. And what it turned out to be is she was sacrificing her own happiness to please her children, when truly, and she's a Gemini. So Geminis are butterflies. They've got to be able to go where they want to go or live wherever they want to live. So unfortunately, she was, sacrificing her happiness just to be and live close to some family, but her heart was somewhere else. So she started to cry a little bit, but she definitely released that, and she realized, wow, yeah, I'm older now and I need to live for me. So it was a really breakthrough. It was a huge breakthrough for her. And that came through. I had the cards, obviously, but it came through just kind of talking with her. And I just really feel for her. But she's on her way. She's on her way, and she's definitely going to live for herself now. So that is something that I'm really focusing on in the readings. Yes, it's a tarot reading, but it's a lot deeper than that. So I know we have a lot of new subscribers, so I am going to share screen. If you want to book a personal reading one-on-one, you want to go to Beyond Mystic, or Beyond, sorry, it is attached to Beyond Mystic, but it's MaisonJupiter.com. So MaisonJupiter.com is where you can find me to schedule that personal reading. So that's for an hour one-on-one, so it's a lot deeper. And then I do also offer the 3 questions for those of you that, you don't have time to sit in with me or whatever. So the 3 questions is also available. You would just go to my email. You could just email me at quantumnews11@gmail. Here it is. I'll put it up here. Yeah, so that's for 3 questions if you don't have a whole hour. But obviously the 1 hour one-on-one face-to-face, much deeper. So if you have a lot of things to go through and you need to discover what the blockages are or something that's troubling you, that's definitely what you want to do. And as well as the spiritual guidance I do during the 1 hour tarot as well. So that's connecting with the other side. And I'll go over that. That's all in the new video coming out at 5 o'clock as well. So that's more spiritual about the other side. So you guys will get more information on that if you're new here. But for those of you that have been with me for a while, you guys definitely know. You guys definitely know what I'm about. And I appreciate all your support from day one. So, and thanks for staying by my side through the hardest times as well. So those are true friends, true families, true soul family for sure is right here. So thank you all. So let's go forward. Now, I got a lot of emails, and you guys feel free. You guys can email me at quantumnews11@gmail.com. And if it's a question you want me to do in the morning, because I want to start doing this, I'll pull 1 question from the emails for every morning. So one really stuck out because you guys know how much I love Ascent Nutrition, huge supporter here. So it's about the pine needles. Now I'm going to pull up this beautiful article that Mr. Lance Shuttler did write. He also writes for the Epoch Times. But the pine needles, pine needle tea, and pine needle extract benefits. So I did get more than one email about the pine needle extract from Ascent Nutrition. So we're going to pull cards on it. We're going to see. Yes, all this information I do believe is very true. It is. But the question was about the pine needle extract. Can it help those that had the mandatory you-know-what? Okay. Can it help those that had the mandatory you-know-what? Can it help them cleanse their DNA so that they are not, I guess, in any danger? I guess we could say that. So let's see. Here we go. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Magician, 2 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, he returns, and the Knight of Wands. So with those knights being in there, and also the 7 of Cups, because we got the 7 of Cups with the Knight of Swords and also the Knight of Wands, that's a lot of action being taken. Fast action as well. 7 of Cups is showing there's a many benefits, so not just the DNA cleansing that can help weaken the substance that was mandatory, and pushed into them. So yes, the 7 of Cups does cover that, as well as many other benefits, which we do already know. It's good for your immune system, respiratory, cardio, all of that stuff. But we did specifically ask about the blood, the DNA, to change it, to cleanse it, to help those who may be in danger from having many of those mandatory things. So taking action, Knight of Wands, very quick. He's fast. Knight of Wands is a fire energy. Knight of Swords, air. That's, I believe, even faster. And then we have the Hierophant. So we know pine needles are very beneficial. We have a lot in common with pine, our own DNA. So humans and pine have so much in common. So yeah, there's ancient history. In ancient history, they used it for a lot of things to cure, especially with the immune system, to prevent illnesses, diseases, all sorts of things. Then we have the Magician. So the Magician definitely is like the medicine man here. The Magician is the manifester. He's got all his tools there. So definitely, now I feel, yes, it's very powerful spiritually, because we have the ancient Hierophant with the Magician. So it is showing us that, yes, it's very old knowledge. Back in history, that's what they would use a lot of times for many things. But also the Magician is showing us that spiritually, if we do our part as well with taking the pine needle extract, then yes. So that goes, and that's without saying we would have to eat healthy. We would have to do other actions as well. So to actually work with it, it's more powerful if we're eating healthy, if we're exercising, sweating it out, detoxing it out. Because remember, when we sweat, and this is something you could remind your loved ones that may have had the mandatory thing, that when you sweat, you are expelling, you're detoxing the body. But you want to make sure you're eating healthy as well, because if you're eating crappy food and you're trying to do the good things as well, it's kind of it, and that's what that 2 of Pentacles, I think, is trying to say too. You've got to balance. You got to come to a good balance, and take care of yourself. You got to do your part as well. But yeah, so it got a very good reading. We got a good pull on it. Yes, it definitely will help those cleanse their blood DNA that have had that mandatory thing. So the pine needle extract, I will put the links underneath this video, as well as underneath the video. It'll be more convenient for you guys, but definitely a great product. So feel free to send more emails, and I feel like it's kind of like a fact check, tarot check. If you guys are like, I don't know, I wonder what the cards would say, go ahead and definitely send me your questions. It can be on products. It could be on anything under the sun or in the galaxy. It doesn't matter. You guys could ask me anything. So it's all good. But yeah, that was fun. I like pulling cards on random things. That was awesome. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's check the chat. Let's see. From Diane Alexander, add these beautiful supplements into a healthy lifestyle. Exactly. You're going to get the best benefits when you have a healthy lifestyle. And you know what? The exercise is, even if you don't have a lot of time, like just add at least like 20 minutes a day. I'm sure we could all find 20 minutes a day. Exercise, sweat, and eat correctly. Because once you get the exercise routine in, your mind changes. Within 2 weeks, your mind is like flipped. And you're not even going to want or crave those other things that you used to do. So yeah, we need to change the lifestyle, and then it all kind of works together. It's beautiful. Ooh, Libby, thank you so much. Kristen and Ben on Fridays, you definitely want to be there. Mystical Universe. Yes, and let me share screen. Now, we had a great show last Friday night. Let me go back to Beyond Mystic here. Yeah, here we are. So let me find the little thumbnail. So last
Mystic,
whoops.
and joining me this evening.
Well, there's Ben. He's awesome. But yes, such a great show. Ben Thompson did an amazing job hosting. He really reminds me of the style of JC. He does a great job. And I can't wait to keep going further. We have another show this Friday, so I'm really excited. I'm not going to announce what it's about without Ben's permission. So it'll be on the thumbnail possibly for this coming Friday, or maybe we'll just surprise you. But it's going to be really fun. So it's mysterious, and we like to decode things. He's very, very intelligent. He thinks outside the box, which I really love that. So we're definitely, I think we're a good match for a hosting team for sure. But yeah, you don't want to miss that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Beyond Mystic, Jean-Claude at Beyond Mystic over there on Rumble for sure. Such a fun time. That was really fun. But yeah, more good times to come. And also leave your thoughts, your questions underneath the video as well. Even if you have some suggestions for our Mystical Universe show, feel free. But yeah, awesome. You guys, I'm going to get ready. I have a few minutes before my first reading this morning, so I better get going. But thank you all so much, and I'll see you guys later. I will be on. There's a video coming out at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right here on Arcana Shores. So I'll see you then. You guys have a beautiful day, August 22nd. Bye.